Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Feels good to be back on the PC. And it is beta 2.4 time. So that's what we've loaded into. You can see that at the bottom of the screen, and they give you a little bit of text here. They like to stress test some new legal features, new synthesis recipes. There's an updated inbox in Livery, and there's a new fast start option for when you're doing it. Now, what goes on in excuse me, what goes on in betas is you can run the beta from the PC launcher, and you can delete your save, and it won't affect your main game save. I've never done this. I did this earlier on. I just had a little try. But you go to options, clear save. As you can see, I'd cleared it down to something, and you can clear your save, and it doesn't give you any other chances of saying yes or no there. If you click clear and then you click OK, your whole save is gone. So make sure that you're logged into the correct version of the game, otherwise you might delete your full Elite Dangerous Horizons or Elite Dangerous Commander, which would be devastating to say the least. So I believe on the PC there are other ways of doing this. You can sort of rename save files, leave them somewhere else, play a different game, come back, change the name back, blah blah blah. You can do all that kind of stuff, but we're not interested in that. So let us put in Rita Beta. It's the commander we shall use, and as you see, it's giving us, turn that off, it's giving us a couple of different starting packages. They typically give you 100 million to start with. The two normal new commanders, you've got a Sidewinder with 100 million, and you've got the normal new commander, which is a Sidewinder with 5,000 you don't want. Now they've given us a couple of extra ones here. So this test start one is going to start us in Arc, I believe, up in Alliance space. Or you get a Horizon Sidewinder. I don't know what's the difference from that to this. It starts you in a different place, I see. So that will start you in Celis Primus. But we're going to use the Horizons test start. We get a Cobra Mark III straight away. And we're in the beta test location, which is Arc. This is cool though. Look how you can start with an Imperial Eagle as a bounty hunter with 10 grand. I think that's pretty cool. I do think that's pretty cool, and I also love that ship. It's fantastic. The Trader, Federal Border System, 10 grand, and also in a Cobra Mark III, which is a useful ship to start with. But we will go. The ship we shall call Sally Raphael. There we go. And we will get into the beta in open play. The last beta I did was way back for the 2.3 Guardians beta, I think it was. And here we are. So let's get straight in. Let's just have a little look around, see if anything immediately has changed. For some reason we've started with grain and fish. Now look at all this synthesis. This didn't used to be here before, and it shows you all of the different synthesis you can do. That's great as well. You can now synthesize chaff, which is excellent. You can synthesize its life support. Don't really understand what that means. It puts your emergency backup, your supply backup, which is great. SRV, various different grades. This is cool because you've now got a hell of a lot more synthesis that you can do. Small caliber for your multi-cannons. Yeah, normal. Fine. I guess chaff. So that gives you 2 seconds extra chaff. That's pretty cool. Limpets, I think there are some changes to limpets as well. going on. Like a repair limpet, I think. Maybe it's on this. Look at all that you need. Tellurium, ruthenium, wowzerum. Cool, so they've opened up this quite a bit. Nothing really has changed on here, so we're not worried about that. What engineers do we have open? Just the ones you get at the start, although for some reason the dweller is already fully unlocked. Okay, cool. Let's have a look on the nav panel. Nothing changed there. Up here now, there is something changed here. There's an inbox and the filter system, which we will get to. Here are some other commanders starting here with us. But we're not interested in that either. Nothing changed there. So let's get in and have a look at what other things we can see have changed. We won't bother with a hollow me, or shall we? Should we just quickly, literally just no, we won't. Oh, how the hell do we get out of this? Exit. Oh my god. Yep. There is exit. Okay. We will not save. Can't be bothered. We're not interested in that. Now, livery. Ooh, hello. This is kind of cool. So, obviously you can have more than one scarab if you have a big enough planetary vehicle hangar. I wonder if that happens if we go into outfitting as well. Yes, it does. So this is the new sort of entrance screen into the livery screen. It's kind of cool. I like the way that that zooms in. Let's have a look at what we've got. This doesn't seem to be too different. I see interesting that the shopping mode is off. Put shopping mode on. Not sure what's changed there. The Blue Rattler. So they've got this sort of shopping mode. These are the camos that I actually have. So we'll stick on Polo, I think. Happy days. I don't think anything else has changed. Is there an easier way of... Ah, this is cool. So very nicely it shows you how things could look on the ship. Look at that. Horrible. You can't move the camera angle around, I don't think. But that's okay. I like the way they do that. That's pretty cool. I guess you could do the same on the bumper. You can add 2 of those. Yeah, add some little wing fairings, the whole stuff at the front. You can really jazz your ship up. Look at this Raider stuff, it's all a bit much. That looks quite cool though. Obviously all this in-game extra stuff purchasable. You can add loads of stuff on your wings, all your Raider stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the look of some of that stuff. I might do some on any other ships I buy. And I guess you can go in for the SRB and do a very similar thing. Modify, paint job, destination purple. That's cool. Look at all these, there's loads of them. Whole screen? Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I could be tempted to buy some of these actually. So, that is the changes to the livery screen. We've also seen the changes to the synthesis that we had there. What else do we have? Don't think anything's going to change here. Commodities will remain the same. Yeah. Missions. There is a community goal. Thargoid carapace, Thargoid energy source, Thargoid organic circuitry, Thargoid technology components from Convoy A1. So we're going to have to go to Convoy A1. 69 tons have already been collected. I don't know if there is going to be a total, so that's cool. The research drive. It's interesting that they're actually calling these things Thargoid carapace, Thargoid, etc., rather than unknown anything. Okay, so if we need to go to Convoy, let's just quickly have a look at where the heck Convoy is. Now I guess when they open this up, look, it's just there. Oh my goodness, it's super close. Wow, well, we're going to head there pretty damn soon. As I said, we're in Ark, very close to Lave, and I'm sure, yeah, there's Zeonts and Riort and Listi and all that kind of stuff, DSO. So that's where we are. That's Federation, and we're going to head there, and we're going to go and have a look at that in a second, but before we do, let's see what else we've got. The crew lounge, nothing changes here. Can't take a crew member on the core of the Cobra, so that's fine, not too bothered. Cartographics, we haven't got any data, but doesn't look any different. Contacts, authority, it's normal. Combat bond, normal. Interstellar, legal, so you can pay off at a bonus, I suppose. And a search and rescue agent. Now this is new. There are a lot of missing people out there, Commander. I hope you can help us find out what happened to them. Please hand in any items you find to our agents. So what we got: damaged escape pod, occupied, black box, personal effects, wreckage components, and hostages. We obviously don't have any of that, but that's cool. No, wait a minute. We do actually have fish and grain, which we can probably just get rid of. We don't really need to have fish and grain in our hold, but there's a load of wine that we could buy. So let's go back to the mission board and see what else we've got going on. Straight away, that looks like a different icon. The little scales on there. I wonder what that means. It's not a link mission, that's a little chain link. That's what that looks like. Okay. What other missions we got? Quite a lot going on around here. Yeah. Yeah, you usually wouldn't get 689,000 for doing a courier job. I'm almost perfectly certain. Although that is this is cool. Look at this. Without having to go and look on the system map, it's telling you Rushworth Port is 490 light seconds away from the drop-in point. That is very, very useful. In fact, that is fantastic. That is brilliant. I'm made up about that. Deliver to, yeah, look at that. Curry Orbital is 437,000 light seconds. That is such a great improvement. I love that. That's fantastic. That is absolutely bloody brilliant. Well done, Frontier. I love that. What else we got? Not much. Anyway, we're not going to really do much. We are going to go to where we need to go and have a look at what we can do. But are we going to do it? Oh, look at all these. Liberate one hostage. That's an interesting... I don't think I've seen that icon again. The one at the top. Liberate one hostage. Now, it doesn't tell us where it is on here. It just says the system. And then you go to the system, find where they are, and then get what you get. You have to go down on the planet, obviously. Okay, so that's cool. There's a little bit of extra stuff going on for the mission board. So we've exhausted all of this. Let's have a look what ships they have. Whoa, they have every ship. Okay. Obviously we can't afford any of those. But we could buy a Python if we wanted to. I don't really want to. What I want to buy is an Imperial Clipper. Yeah, I've not quite got there on my PC commander. This is interesting. So it tells you you've got 2 empty large hardpoints as well, 4 empty utility mounts. Optional internal, it says 66311. I'm pretty certain that the Clipper has more than 5 internals. And we've got an Eagle stored, so we'll sell that anyway. Let's get rid of that. Let's just get into let's just go for an Imperial Eagle. Optional internals. It says it's got 4 internals. Hold on, I'll be able to probably work it out on the ASP. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think an ASP has got more than 6, hasn't it? It definitely has. Of course it has. It must do. I'm not sure. Anyway, it would be nice if it could say the optional internals it comes with are these, but then it also has, or maybe it should say, you know, because I know for a fact the ASP has got a size 6 optional. So why isn't it telling us that? I wish it would tell us that. Now, what ship shall we get in order to take on our jolly journey? I'd love a Fer-de-Lance, but not really. I'd love a Python as well, but again, not really. I should choose a ship I haven't ever played before, like one of the Federals. I do love an Imperial Courier though, they're just bloody wicked. But let's just grab... I mean, we're in a Cobra at the minute, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I love that ship as well. Just looks fantastic. Let's just quickly see what we need to do. We're heading down. Where are the scanners? Scanners. Let's have one of those. It's interesting that the prices for buying these things are full price, essentially. Do you know what? Hold on. Let me store that. Let's change the ship, okay? Because all that stuff saying loaned is just rubbish. What shall we go for? Let's just get up to... We could just take an ASP up there. These ships are pretty damn cool, aren't they? Imperial Clipper? Or should we just nip around in a... You see, we have to have cargo to do what we're doing. Sod it, I'm just going to buy another Cobra Mark III. That'll do. we can deal with what we're doing. In this. I'm interested in going to pick up the Thargoid carapace. Well, I don't really understand what that is going to be. So let's put on, first things first, a shield. Excellent. That's fairly annoying because it knows we've got a shield anyway. I should have just changed that one, but I was trying to be OCD. What we got? 4A, we've got 3 bi-weaves, 1 bi-weaves, 4 C bi-weave. So 100. So it's either that or that. What are we saying here? Better recharge. No, I prefer the full shield. Exchange that. Done. We'll move this to there. Cool. This we will just whack up. Same for this. So at least we've got some cargo. How long we keep this thing for, who knows. Oh yeah. Excellent. So we've got a decent scanner. We have that. We don't have an SRV. We will need one. Where? Here. What do we want? When do we want it? I have the lighter one. And we'll buy an SRV. I mean, it should really just buy that for you. And then we've got something else here which doesn't really... I'm going to get a limpet repair. I don't know why these have little icons on. Max active limpets 1. These will do pretty much exactly the same thing, except they have a bigger range. Okay, so we'll have that. Not really sure what that's about, so we can but see. Let's quickly just change the core. They should allow us to go up to A's here. We don't really need to do this, but we shall. Sensors. See, I usually go for D sensors here too. What does that give me? Max range 8. Typical emissions 6.5. Let's whack them on. Don't really know how that works. Nothing there, nothing there. Everything else is fine. Shall we give ourselves something? Jump years come down, but that's alright, let's have that. Now, can we stick anything on here? Let's go for a chaff. And let's go for... Oh, that's interesting, that now says kinetic. Maybe it said that before. Let's go for a point defense. And the hard points we shall. Anything interesting changed here? I don't think so. That icon I think means that another crew member can control it. See the little person with the wireless symbol coming out of it? I'm pretty certain that's what it means. So if you have a turreted multi-cannon, you can allow, there you go, supports multi-crew. It tells you right there in yellow. That's cool. I think that's a new addition as well. But we'll just take some of these. I mean, I like the animation of these coming in and out, but you would hope that they would allow you to either turn those off or it to, whilst it's doing it, to much more quickly get back into doing what you're doing. What should we do? Burst or beam? I don't even know if we could do beam. Yes, we can. Let's whack that on. We can do this super quick. That's the ship done. We are ready to roll. Just for cleanliness, we shall do that. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Let's go. That should be us done, and we can head out to where we are going. I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing. Sort of. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Just quickly go through this. I could have turned this off, I guessed. We are ready to roll. Now I've got voice attack on this. Because I've been playing the PlayStation for such a long time, I've sort of forgotten what the frig I'm doing.
This is Starport. Please be aware of the speed while
It's landing gear.
Landing coupler deactivated. Be wary of traffic on your way out.
Wait a minute. It's really loud. Hold on. That's probably better. It's that sounded like new audio to me. It really did.
Your way is clear. Good luck, Commander.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it is the normal Alliance audio. Just have to turn it down again. Jump. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So let's head to where we're headed and find out what on earth we are supposed to be doing. Please deliver one of these units. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I'm guessing there are going to be quite a few people here as well, so this will be the first foray into working out what the bloody hell's going on. Okay. So there is a system here. Places to land, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it. Now on this I do not have it set up, so I can go to the next system in Hodak is permit. We don't have a fuel scoop either. Now the search and rescue element is going to be quite cool, I think. Compromise nav beacon.
Frameshift drive
Let's
charging.
get to where we're going. Where do we need to go? Is it A1? Yep, convoy A1. And then go to Sild's dock.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
don't think I've even been down to one of the proper Thargoid structures. Well, we came in to this system from really far back. Okay, so everybody knows what's going on here. There is the beta unknown structure. That's where we're headed. Where everybody else is headed. We're all over there. Ah, look. I haven't got any ammo in the repair limpet. And I haven't bought any. Which is foolish. Quite a lot of people here. Mark the Dragon, Dark Flow. How are they masters already? I'm unsure as to how that has happened. I am not. Let's put it that way. Let's get down onto this surface anyway and have a look at this. As I said, I've never been to one, so this is going to be interesting anyway. Looks like it's in the sunshine, which it is. Normal type of planet that we have. Beta structure is right in the center of that massive crater. Probably quite a few people in here, so let's see if we get nerfed or not.
Orbital flight engaged.
Excellent. Lots of stuff going on the scanner. I don't think I can see the structure from here. All I can see is sort of dust on my screen. And I'm 300 kilometers away from it. Still can't see it. I don't think I can see it anyway. So let's get a bit further over it before we come into the glide. There it is, you can see the circle of it now. I mean, you wouldn't have a hope in hell's chance of seeing that from a gabillion miles away. Not sure what type of grav world this is. Ah, it tells you at the bottom there. That's added. That's brilliant. It's 0.7 Gs. Fantastic. So that's another addition they put in. So it's slightly lower G. So how far we are, still fairly far away. Pretty cool though. Now I'm guessing, I'm pretty much certain that before you can get any of these Thargoid bits and bobs, you will have to have an unknown artifact to get in, so probably this is going to be a waste of time, although that is going to be quite a bit of a nightmare for people because they're going to have to well, they're going to go and have to find unknown artifacts and come back. Yeah, he's just said forgotten unknown artifact, indeed. However, the structure looks pretty cool. Lights?
Can you see me, Jesus?
Not quite yet. Not sure how you get in here. Interesting as well, the other commanders in the game aren't showing up as
Repair limpet failed.
okay. Didn't think I was repairing my limpets. Yeah, I see. Interesting. Dude nearly hit me. Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, cannot land here. Well, okay. What about here? This looks good. If I land like this, I land on the side. Excellent. So, we're on the planet. Yet again, I've forgotten that what typically happens around here is that people just start attacking you for no apparent reason. Just for the shits and giggles of it. So let's see if that happens. But also, let us at least deploy the scrub. See if the controls are in for it. Yes, they are. Cool. So these are scavengers roving around. I can't remember how I've got these lights set up. No, that goes into the turret. There you go, lights are on. So let's just have a little look around, I guess.
Chassis integrity compromised.
As I said, I've never been to one of these places. What the hell is this? It's like some kind of egg. Whoa. Pretty certain that blew me up in the air. Yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Ah, yes. Okay, can't work out how do I shoot. I don't think we can shoot that anyway, so maybe not to worry so much. Damn it.
Unmapping system
Unknown system malfunction. Well, it would seem then that yes, we do need to come here with an unknown artifact to get this door open. Which is going to be no mean feat. And I don't believe oh, no, it doesn't want you driving over it. Let's just pop around here and see if we can get a scan. Oh, hello, what's this? Ooh. That's handbrake. Where's the cargo scoop? Ah, it's the same. Yes.
Cargo suit deployed.
Oh, don't kill it. Oh. Yoink. Yoinked it. That was a definite yoinkage. So I'm just having a look around the site now. Who's attacking me? Oh, it's almost impossible to attack somebody in one of these things. Yeah, there are quite a few people here, you see. Sure how my hull is at 48%. So yeah, this is going to be an exercise at some point in working out what the heck is going on. But that does look cool. So we shall go back to the ship and find an unknown artifact at some point. Don't think we can get them from these dudes. You know? Let's try and shoot some and just see if we can. I don't really want to shoot these things. What the heck is going on here? They just disappear. Well, they are dropping something. They're dropping some like materials. Feels really quite bad shooting these guys. This is a sensor fragment as well. I don't know what that is. Those things don't get... Okie doke, well that's enough of that, I would suggest. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Find if there ain't no easier way of doing this. Gotta be careful because my ship is pretty buggered. My SRV. Let us get back on board. Anyway, so there we go. That is the first little look at the beta. Had a little look at our first Thargoid structure. Well, my first Thargoid structure. Obviously didn't get inside it. I think I just got rammed. Yeah, I mean it's a cool looking place. Ain't no doubt in that. That guy's just ramming everybody else, which is fairly interesting. So there we have it. First little looks at the beta. Can we synthesize anything? No, we're probably not going to be able to. But that's fine. That does not matter. And there is a community goal here at this beta structure. It's a couple of interesting things they've added in. The telling you what the gravity is on the world you're on. That's excellent. And a couple of other little bits and bobs as well. Pretty cool. But other than that, they're without any of the Thargoid stuff being in the game, it is just going to be what it is. I think what I might do is head back and try and do some of the search and rescue stuff. I don't know what just happened there, but it says we've landed. I mean, does anybody else reckon they know what's happened?
Clusters online.
What the hell just happened? Did we just get... I mean, it sounded like... Seriously, I mean, that felt as if we were in a tractor beam. What the hell was that? At 12 kilometers above. Let's head back down. Okay. Now we're going to try and get the hell out of Dodge again. This is all we were doing. We were flying up. What the heck was that about? Nothing. Well, that was very strange.
Frameshift drive charging.
The ship just stopped dead.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There is the port in question. Anyhow, as I said, I'm going to try and do some of the search and rescue stuff, but that's a little look at the new features in the 2.4 beta, and a little look at the beta organic structure Thargoid base. Catch you next time.